Why are tech giants like SAP, Cisco, and others laying off employees in large numbers? It's a question that's been buzzing around lately. In the tech industry, we're witnessing a growing trend of layoffs. Just this past February, more than 15,000 employees from various tech companies were let go. SAP, Cisco, and others were among those joining in this firing spree. Now, it's important to note that these aren't isolated incidents. Over the last year, we've seen tech companies, even those with strong financial performance like Microsoft and Meta, participate in staff cuts. This trend continued into 2024, with over 140 companies cutting a total of 34,250 jobs. Despite their robust labor market and high demand for workers, tech giants like Amazon and Google are making small cuts across various sectors. It seems that these layoffs are part of a strategic move as companies look to invest in new areas like generative AI and demonstrate cost discipline to investors. So it's clear that something is happening in the tech industry. But what's driving these layoffs? There are several factors at play here, ranging from economic conditions to company strategies. Diving into economic factors first, one can't ignore the specter of a potential recession. Recent labor market data paints a picture of robust health, with expected job gains in the hundreds of thousands and a low unemployment rate. However, beneath the surface, companies are showing caution in hiring, signaling a possible slowdown. While the demand for workers remains high, the Federal Reserve's interest rate hikes to combat inflation loom large. These hikes, while necessary, could lead to job cuts, as the cost of borrowing rises and economic growth potentially slows. The balancing act between maintaining economic growth and controlling inflation is a tricky one, and the tech industry is not exempt from its effects. Switching gears to company strategies, layoffs are not always a sign of trouble. In fact, they can be a tool for cost discipline and a means to invest in new areas. For instance, generative AI is a burgeoning field that demands significant investment. Take the example of Meta, formerly known as Facebook. Despite a strong financial performance, the company announced staff cuts. Interestingly, Meta's stock rose after the announcement, demonstrating to investors their commitment to efficiency and cost discipline. Microsoft and other tech giants are also following suit, with staff cuts seen across various sectors. This trend is part of a strategy to streamline operations and invest in areas promising future growth, even if it means making tough decisions in the present. It's a complex mix of economics and strategy, but is there more to the story? Aside from economics and strategy, industry trends also play a significant role. Let's delve into a couple of key trends. First, we're seeing a dramatic increase in automation. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are replacing routine tasks. And while this boosts efficiency, it can lead to job cuts. Just consider the rise of generative AI, a technology capable of creating content, code, and even software. As it becomes more sophisticated, it's conceivable that it could replace jobs in areas like content creation, programming, and software development. Second, there's the shift towards remote work. In the wake of global events, companies have realized that they can operate effectively with a remote workforce. This means they're no longer restricted to hiring in their local area, opening up a global talent pool. But with this comes intensified competition. Employees are now competing on a global scale, which can result in layoffs as companies seek the best talent at the most competitive rates. So, what might the future hold given these trends? Well, it's a mixed bag. On one hand, automation and global talent competition could lead to more layoffs. On the other, these trends also present opportunities. Automation, for instance, can eliminate mundane tasks, freeing up employees to focus on more creative and strategic work. And the shift to remote work offers flexibility and opportunities to tap into diverse global talent pools. As for the tech companies themselves, they'll need to adapt to these trends while maintaining a balance. They'll need to invest in technologies like AI, but also ensure they're developing and retaining their human talent. After all, it's the combination of human and artificial intelligence that's likely to be the winning formula in the future. While the tech industry is known for its dynamism and innovation, these layoffs remind us that it's not immune to economic forces and strategic shifts.